Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Yay! We finished another week of school and we get 2 days off. We get a nice little break. And we're going to start off today by going over our calendar. We're going to do a little bit longer of a video this morning. And we're going to go over our month, our days of the week, how many days have been in the month. We're going to count straws today and count on our counting chart today. Okay? So first of all, we have 12 months in a year, so we're just going to say those. If you know the names of the months, say those with me. Ready? We have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And right now we have an apple right here beside of the month of September. That's the month that we're in right now. We're in the 9th month of the year. We have the word September written up here at the top of our calendar. It begins with an uppercase S. It's a special word, just like your name is special, and it always begins with a capital or an uppercase letter. So the month is September, so let's say that in a complete sentence. You repeat after me. I'm going to put my hand on my chin. When I point to you, it's your turn to repeat after me. Ready? So listen carefully. The month is September. Very good. Now, we have 7 days in a week. Move these letter cards real quick. And we're going to say all 7 days of the week. If you know those, just say them with me. Sometimes we pointed them on our calendar, but this morning I'm going to use the list over here of our 7 days of the week. So the week actually starts on Sunday. So let's say our days of the week. Ready? There's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If we look over here at our calendar, I have a little phrase up here above the word Friday. You can't really see it real good from the camera probably, but it says TGIF, and then I have a smiley face, and that means thank goodness it's Friday. That means we survived another week, and we get 2 days off and get a nice little break from schoolwork on Saturday and Sunday. So the day of the week is Friday, so let's say that in a sentence. So just repeat after me. Listen real carefully, and then it'll be your turn. The day of the week is Friday. Very good. Yesterday was the 17th day of September, so today we're going to count forward and see what number comes after 17. So just count with me. We're starting with the first day and seeing what number comes after 17. So here we go. You count as I'm pointing to each number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. After 17 is what? 18. Very good. So we have an A-B pattern. I've got it listed up here on our calendar. A-B pattern on our calendar this month. We're using circles as our shape. So A-B pattern means that we're going back and forth between two colors. So we have orange is our A color, green is our B color. So we had orange yesterday. Every time there's an orange, what color do we need next? Green. Very good. So today we have a green circle that we're going to be using on our calendar. And I'm going to write the number 18 on it. I put a 1 first. That tells me in the number 18 I have one group of 10, and then I'm putting an 8 in the ones place. That tells me that the number 18 has 8 ones. So here's the number 18. 1, 8. That tells me one group of 10, 8 in the ones place. I put it underneath Friday, and it comes after the number 17. So now we're going to look at our year. And we are still in the same year that we've been in every day since school started, and the year is 2020. So we're going to say that in a sentence. Ready? The year is 2020. Very good. So let's say our whole date in a big, long sentence. So I'm going to break it into parts, and you just repeat after me. Today is Friday, September 18th, 2020. Very good. Now we're going to go over to our straws. And yesterday was the 13th day of school. So we're in school today, or you're doing schoolwork from home. So we're getting one straw from our straw chart down here at the bottom, and we're putting it into the ones place. We have one straw all by itself, so it goes into the ones place. When we get these straws out to count them, we're counting them one straw at a time, or we're counting by ones. So I have my set of straws from my ones place in my left hand. I'm going to move them over to my right hand, and I'm going to count by ones. So let's count. Ready? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had 3 straws yesterday. We just added one more. So 3 and one more would give us 4. So I'm putting 4 straws in the ones place. I'm taking out the number 3 card, and I'm replacing it with a number 4 card. But we still have more straws in our pocket chart that we need to count. So we just counted the ones place. After we count the ones place, then we're going to move over to the tens place. Do you remember the other day when we talked about the tens place? The tens place, we put straws in there that are in groups of 10. So any straws that are put into the tens place have to be in a bundle, or put a rubber band around them, and they have to be in a group of 10. So that number that's in here tells us how many groups of 10 we have. So right now I only have how many groups of 10? 1 group of 10. So that's why there's a number 1 there. That 1 tells me that I have 1 group of 10. But if we're counting them and I'm passing the whole group, I tell how many straws are in that group. And there are 10 straws in that group. So if I'm passing and counting, we're going to count and say 10. Okay, so this time you count them with me. Ready? I'm going to pass 10. Very good. If I'm counting all of my straws, which we're about to do, then I am going to count the largest place first. That's my tens place. And as I pass that group, I'm going to count 10. That's how many straws are in that group. Then I have all these individual straws that are by themselves. So I'm going to start counting from 10 and count by 1. So I would have 11, 12, 13, 14. So all together I have 14 straws. There's one group of 10, 4 in the ones place. So let's count one more time, starting with the tens place. Ready? We have 10, then we're going back to the ones, so we have 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so I'm putting my one group of 10 back in my tens place, and my 4 ones back in the ones place. So this morning we're going to count on our counting chart. And my classroom phone is ringing. Miss Boland is out of the room at the moment. So I apologize for the classroom phone ringing. Whoever it is calling me, I'll just have to call them back. So we're going to count on the counting chart. Anytime that we're counting by ones and we're counting forward using our counting chart, or if we're reading something, we always start at the top. And we're reading from the left side across to the right side and working our way from the top to the bottom. So on our counting chart, I already have 2 rows of numbers where numbers are turned over. So when I get to the end of this top row, I go back down and go all the way over to the left. So let's count this morning and see what number comes after 13. So here we go. You count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. After 13 comes the number 14. So here's the number 14. It has a 1 in the tens place, a 4 in the ones place. This tells us how many days we've been in school, 14 days. It matches the number in our counting chart. Remember that when we are counting forward, we're really counting up. As we're counting up as we're counting forward, our numbers are getting bigger each time. They're becoming larger each time. That number is greater than the number that we said before it. Okay? All right. Also this morning, we're going to go over here and look at our alphabet at the top of the room on the wall. And so far, we've talked about letters A. We went all the way through to the letter J. We talked about I and J yesterday. So we're going to say the letter name. We're going to do the sound that letter makes. And then we're going to say the picture that begins with that letter and sound. So let me check my camera real quick and see if you can see the letters. They're a little bit cut off. Let me see if I can fix the iPad to go up just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So we're going to start with A. I'm going to put my hand up my chin and you just repeat after me. Ready? We have A. A. Astronaut. Very good. B. B. Baby. C. Cactus. Say it with me at home. When it's your turn, you repeat. You listen real good the first time when I say it. When I point to you, it's your turn. D. D. Very good. Dolphin. E. Escalator. Good. F. Fountain. G. This one's a little bit hard, so pay attention to the sound. G. Goose. H. Helicopter. Good. I. Igloo. Good job. J. Jaguar. Very good. Now this morning, I'm going to show you how to write the letters I and J. I'm going to get my stool, get a little bit closer to you. Get my markers and my board right here. And when we write in kindergarten, we have a top line, a middle line, and a bottom line. And do you remember where we always start? We always start at the top of the letter. Most uppercase letters start on that top line. Most lowercase letters are going to start on the middle line. Okay? So this morning we are going to learn how to write the letters I and J. So I'm going to use red for the letter I. When we write the letter I, it's very simple. It's just made up of 3 lines. So we're going to make a line across on the top, just like this. There's my line across. Then I'm going to go to the middle of that line and do a straight line down from the top to the bottom. So I made a line across, and then I made a straight line down from top to bottom. Then to finish my I, I'm going to go to the bottom and make a straight line across the bottom. So 3 lines. We're going across the top, go down from top to bottom in the middle, and then across on the bottom line. So one more time, I'm starting at the top, making a line across the top, then going to the middle of that line and going from top to bottom, going down a straight line, and then I'm going across the bottom line to do the bottom of my letter I. Okay? Very easy. Now lowercase I, we're going to start at the middle line, and we're going to do a line down from middle to bottom, just like that. Then when we finish that, we're picking our pencil up or our crayon, whatever you're using to write with, and we're putting a little dot above the I. Just a little dot. We don't have to draw a big circle and color it in. We're just putting a little dot above the I, above the stick in that lowercase I. It's not touching that stick. It comes above that middle line. So parents, if you all are at home helping your kids with lowercase I's and lowercase J's, we're just going to put a little dot right there. We're not going to draw a big circle and let the kids color the circle in. Okay? So we're doing lowercase I again, middle line to bottom line. Pick my pencil up and just a little dot to dot my I. So we have uppercase I and lowercase I. Okay? Now we're going to do upper and lowercase J. We talked about the letter J yesterday. So J starts out the same way as the letter I, uppercase. We're going to do a line across on the top, just like that. We're going to go to the middle of that line and make a line down to the bottom, but when we touch the bottom, we're going to do a little hook in that direction. Okay? That's the lowercase J. So we went across, we went down and curved and made a little hook for uppercase J. So one more time, we're starting on the top line, making a line across, left to right, going to the middle, line down, touch that bottom line, curve, and make a little hook for uppercase J. Now lowercase j is a little tricky. We're used to doing top, middle, and bottom line, and some letters actually have to fall below the bottom line, and lowercase j is one of those special letters that we are allowed to go below the bottom line. So lowercase j, we're starting at the middle. We're doing a line down. We're dropping below the bottom line, making that curve and that hook. We're going to pick our pencil up, and just like we did lowercase I, we're going to dot our J. Just like lowercase I gets, lowercase j gets that dot. It's just a little dot. We're not drawing a circle and coloring it in. So one more time, lowercase j, we're starting at the middle. We're going down, 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 below the bottom line, curve back up a little hook, pick our pencil up, and dot our J. We have uppercase I, lowercase I, uppercase J, lowercase j. Okay? So practice writing those at home. All the letters that we have learned so far, practice writing those at home. Okay? Now, this morning, we are also going to go over some rhymes again. I know that some of us are having a little bit of trouble with rhyming words. So I'm going to show you some picture cards. If the words rhyme, you're going to give me big thumbs up. If they don't sound alike at the end, they don't rhyme, thumbs down. Okay? So let's look at our first word. Our first picture is of a little boy, and this word is hop. Can you say that word for me? Hop. Very good. Then we have a picture of a mop. Say that word for me. Mop. Very good. So remember, rhyming words are words that sound alike at the end of the word. They make the same sounds. That last part of that word is exactly the same. So in this picture we have op. In this picture we have op. So we have op, op. So you say those two words for me. Hop, mop. Very good. I'm going to say them again, and then I want you to give me a thumbs up if they rhyme, thumbs down if they don't. Ready? Hop, mop. What do you think? Do they rhyme? If you gave me a thumbs up, very good job. That's right. Hop and mop do rhyme. Very good. Okay. The next word that I have for you is a nut. Let's say nut. Very good. And then we have a yam, like a sweet potato. Yam. So let's say those two words. We have nut, nut. And we have yam, yam. So let's look at those pictures, and we're going to say both words. Nut, yam. What do you think? Do those words rhyme? If you think nut and yam rhyme, give me a thumbs up. I'm going to give you a hint. If you say no way, they do not rhyme, thumbs down. Nut, yam. What do you think? I'm giving you a hint. I'm giving you a hint. You got my hint. No, those words do not rhyme. Thumbs down on those. Good job. Okay, what if we had, let's see. Here is a man. Let's say man. Very good. And fan. Very good. Let's say those two words. Man, fan. Very good. Now, and, an. Are those the same sounds at the end? Man, fan. What do you think? Give me a thumbs up if you think yes, they rhyme. Thumbs down if you think no. Thumbs up. Man and fan rhyme. Good job. Okay, what if I had, let's see. Here's a picture of a dot. Let's say the word dot. Good. And what are these scissors doing? They are cutting, so the word is cut. Okay, so look. I have right here ought or cut. Are ought and the same? No. So these words rhyme. No, they get a big stinky thumbs down. They don't rhyme, do they? No. So just remember that words that rhyme have the same sound at the end of the word. Okay? They sound alike at the end. Now, I did have one person send me a video of themselves doing something yesterday all by themselves. I'm going to wait until Monday to show that video of them because I'm hoping that a couple more people will send me either videos or pictures of things that they can do all by themselves. So we read that story the other day and I gave you kind of a little assignment that if you can do something all by yourself, it doesn't matter what it is, send me a picture. So I'm going to wait and give you all some time for the weekend. If you have not sent me a picture of you doing something all by yourself that you're really proud you can do that for me over the weekend. And on Monday's lesson, I will open up our lesson by showing pictures or videos that you all have sent me. Okay? So I hope that everybody has worked on completing their Odyssey-ware work. Parents, I sent messages out today of which lessons that your kids still had left to do. We've got one more week of school before in-person starts, so we'll still be doing video lessons and Odyssey-ware and all that good stuff next week. If you've not signed up for Google Classroom yet, please try to do that. Once we start in-person classes, I'm really going to be putting some good things on Google Classroom for the kids to be working on Tuesdays and Thursdays while they're not in school. If you're staying virtual, you will still do Odyssey-ware all 5 days of the week, and you'll still have access to the Google Classroom all 5 days of the week as well. Parents, if you have not sent me your mailing addresses, please do that by the end of the day today. I've got to send a list to Central Office, to Miss Johnson, who is doing the paperwork on submitting for them to get the 1-year free subscription for Imagination Library. So they will get, I think they get 1 book a month with that. So it's a really good thing. So if you have not sent me your mailing address, please do that by the end of the day today. I hope everybody has a restful weekend. If you need anything, let me know. Anything I can help you with. If you are going to be receiving a paper packet next week, those will be ready for you to pick up on Monday, along with their meals. Or if you need those put on a bus, let me know that as well. So thank you guys for watching the videos. I hope that they're being beneficial and useful for you all. It will get you in a good routine for when we come back to the room of things that we'll be doing to start our day. And if you need anything, let me know, and have a very, very good weekend. See you guys next week.